everyone, this is Ninja Girl, Sakura1 here, back with another toy review for you guys. As you can see, it's another Frozen item. This one's actually pretty new. I believe she came out right at the beginning of the year. This is the new Hasbro, because they've taken over the Disney Princess doll line from Mattel. This is their coronation change Elsa. As you can see, she comes with two fashions, her coronation dress and of course her gorgeous Snow Queen dress, which I adore. Anyway, but yeah, when I saw the Hasbro dolls, at first I wasn't impressed by them. But this Elsa, and even their basic ones, I thought they looked really, really beautiful. But yes, before I get to Elsa, let me go ahead and show you her box. This box is actually really, really nice. I actually, in some ways, like it better than even the one Disney Store gave her, the first edition anyway. But as you can see, there's her ice castle. There's two pictures of her with her two fashions she comes with. Really pretty. And of course, there's some new artwork for Frozen. And I think that's a beautiful picture of the gorgeous Snow Queen. And there's a Hasbro logo, ages 3 and up. And on the back, we have some promo pictures of Elsa in the two fashions. That's not exactly how her hair is though when you get her, but if you look closely you can tell it's probably a doll wig. But yeah, sparkly snow gown, coronation day dress, yeah. And of course there is a coronation change Anna available, but yeah, I actually got lucky with this one because this was the only coronation change Elsa that was left at the store where I got it. So yeah, I got very lucky. And they didn't have any Anna except for the basic ones. But yeah. Now for Elsa herself. This face is absolutely stunning in my opinion, and that's one of the reasons that I thought I should go ahead and get it, because they did a really, really wonderful job on her face. As you can see here. Very, very well done. Good job, Hasbro. They got her face extremely accurate. In some ways, I sort of like it more than the Disney Store version, but yeah, just gorgeous. And they actually made her lips a darker crimson red than the Disney Store version, her first edition has. So that's a little bit more accurate to the movie. So again, good job, Hasbro. Now as for her dress, it's good, but the Disney Store version of her Snow Queen dress is still a little bit better. But this is still very, very beautiful nonetheless. And I kind of like how they did the bodice. It's not glittery like the Disney Store version is. But what they did is they put metallic rectangular patterns to replicate the sheets of ice that form her bodice. Which, if you look at the scene where Elsa escapes from prison, or the dungeon in the castle after she talks to Hans, you get a good look at her bodice, and that's basically what it is. Just sheets of ice that form her entire bodice. So yeah, they did that pretty good, and the effect is really nice. So yeah, they have her sleeves pretty much right, although they don't have a little bit of material going across here. They just start with the heart-shaped bodice there and have the sleeves. The Disney Store version doesn't do that, but this still looks good anyway, so I like it. There's her skirt. Her skirt's very nice, it's got a bunch of snowflake patterns on it. Very pretty. Her cape they did okay on, but there are some things I would improve upon. Technically the Disney Store already has. But yeah, the cape is actually a little too short. The dress itself is actually longer than the cape, and it should be the other way around. And also, this is not hemmed in any way, so be very careful because this stuff is bound to fray. So, yeah. But the shapes and everything are all accurate to the movie, so the cape's alright. Another thing I would change though is where her cape attaches. This one, it attaches right on the back. Disney Store version, and in the movie it attaches under her arm. So, but it still looks good. I would just change that in the future maybe, or just get the Disney Store version. But yeah, she's still very, very beautiful. And her hair is, of course, in her signature braid. I did customize mine's hair a little bit, so yeah. The way she normally comes, it's like the Mattel Elsa's came. There's no hair that's messy on top like it should be. It's just all pulled back, but I changed mine. But anyway, just so you guys know that. But even the other way around, it doesn't look bad. I'm just picky. And I want my dolls to be as movie accurate as they can be. So that's kind of why I did that. But another bonus with this particular Elsa, which there are 3 versions of her by Hasbro out right now. There's this one. There's the $10 basic Elsa that has no articulation, not quite as detailed of a dress. And there's a Frozen Fever Hasbro Elsa, which doesn't have articulation either. This one by far is the best because she is articulated. This and the Coronation Change Anna are both articulated, which is very, very nice. And they're pretty much articulated the exact same way the Disney Store version is. She's jointed at her shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist. And oh yeah, and she doesn't have a slit normally either. I did that. But her knees are also articulated, which is nice. Something though that Hasbro got right off the bat is Elsa's shoes. Disney Store with their first edition Elsa did not. They gave her blue flats, and that was disappointing. This, they got it right from the get-go. They have her ice heels, which is perfect. That I really love. She is just a gorgeous doll. But yeah, that's basically it for the doll. Now let me get her fashions out of here. If I can get, there we go. Okay. Here's her crown she comes with. It's nice. The jewel is not painted though. I would have preferred that, but you could actually do that on your own if you so choose. But it's a nice little crown. Probably not going to use it because I'm going to keep her in this snow queen dress because that's what I prefer her in. And here's her, of course, her coronation dress. It's also very nice. However, the bodice detailing is printed on, not painted on, which the Disney Store version I don't believe did when they came out with their coronation dress for Elsa in one of the sets. I think it was just the Frozen Deluxe set that they came out with when the movie came out. But yeah, it's still a nice dress. But yeah, you can tell they kind of cut corners by printing the bodice details. She's still beautiful though, and I highly recommend her. But other than that, I think that will be it for this review. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.